guys, this is Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu. Oh yeah, and I love this fucking game, it's amazing, and you know why? Because it stars Jackie Chan. It stars a weird, crazy looking version of Jackie Chan, and that appeals to me on so many levels. It's ridiculous. Oh man, but what I really wanted to talk to you guys about today is, get this, you ready for it? Jackie Chan. Oh yeah, he's the best. First of all, he's short. He knows karate. He knows how to jump off of roofs without hurting himself, unless he does hurt himself, which apparently happens a lot in the movies. I think he's broken so many fucking bones that it's not even funny. Oh my god, poor Jackie Chan. Am I right? Airplane food. And one time he jumped off a roof and broke his leg. And one time he slid too far into a wall and broke his leg. And then, I mean, the man's he's broke so many bones. It's not even funny. I mean, seriously, Jackie Chan, thumbs up to your crazy ass fucking work ethic, dude. I would never break bones for my job. Never. But you don't even care. He doesn't care. Fuck, dude. Oh my god. Wow. Just the best. Breaking bones, cracking heads, jacking off. I think that's a thing he does. Maybe not. Probably. Anyway, Jackie Chan. He's worked with another guy I really like named Sammo Hung. Oh yeah. Now he's pretty much the same guy. He's Jackie Chan, only fat. So you got Jackie Chan, who's like your sinewy, little muscular guy who's like, yeah, I'm gonna kick you in the face. And then you got Sammo Hung, who's like your fat Asian guy who's like, I'm gonna kick you in the face. So they have a lot of similarities. But they've been in, they've been in a lot of movies together. It's kind of crazy how many movies they've been in together. I believe one of them was called The Monster Mash. Yeah, Monster Mash is a movie they were in together. Sunglasses Inferno was also a movie they were in together. That movie wasn't very good. It's just about a bunch of dudes wearing sunglasses. Who the fuck cares? Honestly, unless you're into sunglasses. Maybe some of them were designer. And you could point them out. You'd be like, oh, those are Versace. Those are, whatever the fuck. I don't know anything else other than Versace, because I don't care about fashion, because fashion is for stupid-ass motherfuckers. Anyway, what else were they in? They were in, Going Back to Cali, which was a good movie. I believe Ice-T was in that, and basically they spend the whole movie trying to get Ice-T to save their restaurant, which it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny, and but Ice-T, he doesn't know how to act, so he kind of ruined the movie. What else did they do together? What was it? Oh yeah, 3006. Yeah, that futuristic kung fu movie that was so awesome. Oh man. Wow. If you guys haven't seen that, Google it right now. Just stop the video and Google 3006. And it'd be like starring Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung as they walk on the moon and try to figure out if the core is made of cheese. Yeah. And along the way, they have a bunch of crazy fights with Moon Man, and Christopher Walken's in it. So he's like the leader of the Moon Man, and he's all like, I can't do a Christopher Walken impression. I'm not even gonna try, because it's just not possible. But anyway, he's trying to stop him from getting to the core because he wants all the cheese for himself, which is, Christopher Walken doesn't even like cheese in real life. At least that's what he told me when he called me yesterday. He was like, Philip, I don't like cheese. I was like, well, Chris, Not everybody likes cheese. I like cheese, but, you know, you don't have to like cheese if you don't want to. Don't let anybody tell you gotta like cheese, Chris. He was like, thanks. And he hung up on me, and that was the end of the conversation, because we don't ever actually talk. That was all lies. All of it. I've never talked to Christopher Walken in my life, but I have talked to Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's really likes to have sex with maids, and he tells me that all the time. He's like, I had sex with the maid today, Philip, and I'm like, yeah, Arnold, that's great. You know, you tell me this shit every day, dude. I mean, you call me every day, and you're like, I had sex with the maid, and he's like, oh, but today it was really good, it was good. Then I gave her some money and told her to get to the chopper. Yeah. So those are the conversations I have with Arnold Schwarzenegger. They're not really that fun anymore. They were okay for the first couple of years, but now it's just getting old. Oh, man. So that pretty much is the history of Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung's movie career, as far as I know. I don't know if they've been in anything else. I'm sure they haven't. I don't know. I don't care. But, what else did Jackie Chan do? Well, there's a lot of stuff in the game that he does in real life. Like, he likes to jump on turtles. He likes to, kick birds in the face. He also, he likes to, just randomly fight purple guys with ponytails who happen to have swords. Excuse me. He actually, one of the craziest things he's ever done is you know that statue in India of Buddha? The really big one? Yeah, he fought that. He fought it for no reason. Yep, it was on the news for years. They were like, why did Jackie Chan fight the statue? And I'm pretty sure he won, mainly because the statue can't fight back. But yeah, you know, that's cool. Who cares? He won the fight. That's all that matters. What else? One time, I believe, he went to a haunted house, and he actually scared the guy who was playing Frankenstein in the haunted house. Like, he popped out and he was like, booga booga, and he was Jackie Chan was like, ah, and I think he hit him in the nuts. So maybe he didn't scare him so much as he just hit him in the nuts. I don't remember the story verbatim. Oh, man. I mean, I don't remember any stories verbatim. That's the problem. I'm real bad at remembering shit. I mean, you guys should know. This is, you know, you've watched these enough at this point. Seriously. I mean, if you're taking any of this, anything I'm saying to heart, then, I don't know. Fuck. Alright, so here's a good Jackie Chan story. This is one of my favorites. This was in all the tabloids, and I believe it was in, the New Yorker. Yeah, you guys know those newspapers, right? The tabloids and the New Yorker. Yeah, again, I don't know. I don't care. But anyway, this was back when he worked at a cookie factory. So he was working at the cookie factory, right? And, you know, he's on the line, he's putting the chocolate chips in the cookies, you know, and everything's going fine. And then all of a sudden, Lu Bu shows up. Now, if you don't know who Lu Bu is, then you're not a Dynasty Warriors fan. So anyway, he pops out of nowhere, just busts out of a pile of fucking freshly made cookies that they'd already made, and he just fucked them all up. They were ruined. Their production was fucked for the day, basically, thanks to him. But he pops out, and he's like, Jackie Chan, I will kill you. And, you know, Jackie Chan's like, hey, man, all I want to do is put chocolate chips in cookies. You know, I gave up on my movie career. I don't like to break my legs no more. Please fuck off. But Lu Bu wasn't having it. So he runs at him, right? Spear in hand, just charging like the juggernaut. And Jackie Chan, you know, he jumps over him and kicks him in the face. And then Lu Bu swipes with the spear, and he misses. And then he punches him right in the chest. And then, what happened after that? Oh, yeah, that's right. Lu Bu's pants fell off. Yeah, his pants fell off. And you would think that, like, oh, he'd be like, oh no, my pants. But no, Lu Bu has a huge penis. It's huge. It's like 20 inches. Shit was like below his knees. So his pants fall off and his dick is out. And so what happens is all of the ladies that were at the cookie factory were just like, oh my god, look at that dick. And they just ran right towards him. And, you know, because they were all just like, oh, I need to grab that thing. And, you know, so he starts running because he's like, oh, I can handle one Jackie Chan, but I can't handle, you know, 100 cock-hungry ladies that work at a cookie factory. That's not something I'm equipped for. So he's running. Jackie Chan's laughing. He's like, ha ha, fucking Lu Bu, think you can come into my cookie factory and try to beat me? But I take your pants off and now your dick's out and you're getting chased by the women. So long story short, Lu Bu got torn to pieces by a bunch of Asian women who'd never seen a giant dick. Yeah, it was kind of sad. Actually, that's, yeah. Oh man. Jeez. Yeah, that's such a sad story. I mean, he could have just been a porn star. Why did he want to be a warlord? Why? You got a huge dong. Just go do porn, dude. And then that kind of thing won't happen to you. You know, your pants won't fall off and then you won't get ripped to shreds. Oh my god. Some people just have, you know, they don't know what they want to do with their life and they're like, maybe I should be a warlord. Or, you know, maybe I should be a porn star. And then they choose warlord and then they die. It's ridiculous. Oh, so anyway, Jackie Chan got fired from the job. Mainly because after the fight, he took Lu Bu's dick and he just started walking around and slapping people with it because he didn't care anymore. Because after that, he was like, "Oh, I just go back to doing movies." So he just grabbed his large penis and he just started swinging it around like a mace and slapping the boss in the face with it, and just anyone he could find, he was just slapping him with the dick. That story was very dick heavy. Sorry about that, guys. But if you know me, you know I like to talk about, number one, women's butts, and number two, dicks. Yeah. Two of my favorite topics. Women's butts and dicks. I should maybe think about not talking about those things so much, but you know what? Fuck it. Really. I mean, those are two topics that I think a lot of people like to talk about. Yeah. So, you know, the next thing that happened to Jackie was that he started a Tupperware business. Now, that didn't work out too well because what he was selling were pennies, which is weird. I know that sounds weird, but it's like, oh, you buy the Tupperware and then you put the pennies in the Tupperware and it keeps your pennies fresh. Hey! And you're like, dude, you can just leave pennies out and they're fresh. They're pennies. They're made of copper. No one cares. But, you know, Jackie, at that point in his life, after the Lu Bu fight, and after he was just, like, slapping people with a dick, he didn't care anymore. He didn't care. He kind of lost his mind. And, you know, that didn't work out. But, you know, what he did was he went to Nintendo of America. Not Nintendo of Japan. Nintendo of America. This is the true story. He went there and he was like, "Hey guys, you know, what do you think about making a game about me? Like a video game?" And they were like, "I don't know, Jackie. You were in a lot of shitty movies, and the Lu Bu incident, man, that wasn't cool, dude." And he was like, "Well, you know, I know how to kick, punch, and block." And they were like, "All right, let's mocap you." And this was, you know, a lot of people don't know that motion capture was a thing. back in the fucking 90s. Totally, 100%. Look it up. But anyway, they mocapped him. They got all his moves down. So all the moves you're seeing me do in this game are straight from Jackie Chan. These are all motion captured moves from Jackie Chan. So if you ever see him, be like, dude, give me a crazy spinning back kick that's on fire. Or I really want to see you, like, kick a monster in the face. And he'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about. But he's lying. He's fucking lying to you. He can do all those things. Trust me. I have sources that have told me that everything about this story anyway is totally 100% true. This is 100% true. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, so they mocap him. Everything's good. Everything's looking nice. But then they get a snag. They're like, dude, your clothes are too tight. And he's like, you're the ones who put me in this fucking thing. I'm sitting here in a skin-tight outfit with a bunch of balls on it, and it's like, what am I supposed to do? You know? What do you want from me? And they're like, we're gonna have to loosen the clothes. So they loosen the clothes, and then everything goes smooth. And, that one guy, what's his name? Richard Dawson. He's there, and he doesn't approve of the loose clothes. And so he's like, hey, we gotta go back to the tight clothes. But Jackie put a stop to that shit immediately. That was done. So pontificated about the motion capture story too long. That was weird, but it happens. So after that, they got that done. They actually let Jackie code part of the game, which was neat. I don't know if you guys knew that Jackie Chan actually knew how to code video games. He put all of his favorite moments in the game, so all the stuff you've seen me do so far totally happened to him in real life. Again, 100% true. Don't quote me on that. Or do quote me on that, actually, you know. Who the fuck cares? So he's doing that, he's coding, making the game. Nintendo's super excited about it. They released the game, and what actually happened after they released it was this is really ridiculous. But what happened after they released it is the Aviary Society was like, hey guys, he's kicking birds in the face. Now, I know I talked about this earlier. This is one thing that Jackie Chan likes to do. He likes to kick birds in the face. And they were like, you can't, dude, this is ridiculous. This is one of the first instances of, games being crucified, by critics because, oh, I don't like this. This is ridiculous. Blah, you can't have this kind of violence in the video game. But these idiots were like, you can't kick birds in the face. And they're like, these are virtual birds. Who cares? Get the fuck out of my office, asshole. So it turns out that there was a lot of court stuff going on. Maybe I'll talk about that in another episode where Jackie Chan had to go to court. He did. It was, again, read the papers, people. If you read the papers, you'd know all this shit. But anyway, went to court. It all got finalized. It was done with. They released the game, finally got to release the game in its purest form with all the birds. Haha, because there are a lot of birds in the game. But, yeah. And so that was pretty neat. They got to release the game in its fullest form. Birds, penis, Alright, so I've told you guys a lot about Jackie Chan's history, which is all debatable, but, don't listen to the people that are gonna be like, well, that guy, clearly, who did you hear this from? Oh, some guy on the internet who plays video games. I'm right. Not them. Not the people who are going to be like, no, that never happened to Jackie Chan. He never fought Lubu. He never slapped anybody with a giant dick. He never worked in a cookie factory. He definitely worked with Sammo Hung. That's the thing, for sure. And all the other stuff is also true. Again, I've said it too many times, but, don't quote me on that. But anyway, don't listen to the haters. Most of the stuff I said today was true. 100% truth. Jackie Chan, baby. So, he's got so many accolades. He knows how to kick. He knows how to punch. He knows how to fucking use a sword. I'm sure he's worn gloves. I'm positive he's eating a hot dog. And 110% he likes ass. Yes. Oh, man. Wow. I missed something. What was it? Oh, he likes to get his hair cut at Foot Locker. That's what it is. Yeah. A lot of people don't know that Foot Locker has a place where you can get your hair cut. He likes to get his hair cut at Foot Locker. I've never bought shoes at Foot Locker. Not once in my life. Ever. Hey, if you've ever bought anything at Foot Locker, hit us up in the comments and tell us about your Foot Locker experience. Or don't. Yeah, probably don't. Don't do that. That would be stupid. Tell us about your experience at Payless. That would be more funny, right? Because no one cares at Payless. They're like, you walk in and you're like, I need shoes. And they're like, where's the thing to make sure my foot's big enough for the shoe? And no one's helping you. But at least at Foot Locker, they're like, you know, here's the scale. Do you need something, sir? At Payless, they don't care. I've also only been to Payless one time. Ah, man. That's crazy. Jeez. I mostly buy my shoes in ditches from homeless dudes. I just, there's usually you're driving home and you see a homeless guy holding a pair of shoes and you pull over and you're like, "Hey man, what's up?" He's like, "I got this pair of shoes. They're $1." And I'm like, "Oh shit, hell yes, I'll buy them crazy age shoes for $1. Delicious." And you buy them and boom, man, you got a new pair of shoes that might give you a foot fungus, but who cares? They were $1. Holy shit. Jackie Chan, which is what I was talking about originally. Oh, off track again. God damn it. So anyway, Jackie Chan. He's got 3 eyeballs, 2 dicks. I think he has 4 arms like Goro. He also has great hair, fantastic head of hair, even today. And I believe he's like 300 years old. What else does he have? He's got fantastic calves, I believe, because, he likes to jump off of roofs and then break his calves or legs or whatever later on in life. But, he's awesome. Jackie Chan, baby. I told you a bunch of stories about him. He's a great guy. Obviously, if obviously, it's obviously, in case you didn't know, there's a B, not a V in the beginning. Obviously. Not Anyway, god damn it. Here's a song I wrote for this part of the game specifically. Fighting a spider, I'm fighting a spider. Oh yeah, I'm kicking him and punching him, and he's green and weird. And he's a spider and he's huge. Fucking spiders, yeah. Nobody likes them. They should all go to hell. Fucking spiders, oh yeah. Fighting a spider, fighting a spider, fighting a spider, oh yeah, fighting a spider. Jackie Chan is fighting a spider. So I beat the game. Jackie Chan's awesome. We all know that. Now you know more about him. Haha, the more you know. I believe LeVar Burton said that. Thanks to reading Rainbow, I can do anything. Anyway, hit us up on the stuff, the thing. That one guy, he does stuff. I believe, on the thing. Instagram, Twitter. Fuck. Bye. I'll beat something else next time.
Can I have your ID, please?
You know me. I'm Jackie Chan! No?